Good morning. Welcome to Devotions. Our set reading for today is Genesis 37, 1 to 4. Jacob lived in the land where his father had stayed, the land of Canaan. This is the account of Jacob's family line. Joseph, a young man of 17, was tending the flocks with his brothers, the sons of Bilhah and the sons of Zilpah, his father's wives. And he brought their father a bad report about them. Now, Israel loved Joseph more than any of his other sons, because he'd been born to him in his old age, and he made an ornate robe for him. When his brothers saw that their father loved him more than any of them, they hated him and could not speak a kind word to him. Now, we have a soft spot for Joseph, and we are astounded that he was badly treated by his brothers, and we know something about being his dad's favorite. I have 5 siblings, and they accuse me of being the favorite. I justify this by pointing out that I observed their rebellion of a typical teenager attitude of the older siblings and the ensuing conflict that it caused, and I made a conscious decision to be compliant, because once I was at university and on my own, I was only accountable to myself and God. One does have to acknowledge that when Joseph brought a bad report to his father about his family, it was not his finest moment. We have all, at some point in our lives, been guilty of behaving in a similar manner. In our frustration at someone's behavior or attitude, we tell on them or gossip about them. We at times take a very stubborn standpoint in believing that our opinion is the correct one that counts and throw people under the bus. The brothers betrayed him. Were they justified in doing so? Jesus would think not. How do we respond to being betrayed? The worst part of being betrayed is that people will in fact believe what is being said about one. It's almost as if they thrive on the dirt. I always ask God if the accusations made are true. When we feel betrayed, lean on God and keep our eyes on Him. Voice our pain before the Lord. If we focus on the betrayal or the pain or the anxiety, it gets in the way of God bringing a solution or comfort. Commit to gain the distance with God to empower and sustain us. We are called to live our lives in a way that is pleasing to God. So we need to search for His guidance as we apply our talents and stewards the resources we've been given. Life is seasonal. There will be times of pain, mourning, grieving, suffering, healing, fighting, reconciling. On the flip side, there is joy, comfort, laughter, peace, beauty, fun, and provision. In pain-filled moments, we can rely on God's power, His love, and His forgiveness. Psalm 91 says, He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you will find refuge. Isaiah 53:5 following says, Jesus was pierced for our transgressions. He was crushed for our iniquities. The punishment that brought us peace was upon Him, and by His wounds we are healed. God will restore our well-being. Learn to lean on others for support. We can choose to rise above our pain. Look at Joseph. Amen, and see you soon.